Welcome friends, Sophie here from Berkenya Micro Farm, Zone 5 garden in Transylvania, where I'm gonna grow this year a lot of vegetables but also build my cut flower farm. This episode is still about some veggies. Last week, on week 6 of the year, I started my chilies, aubergines and peppers, and I think also maybe tomatillos in the paper towels. And I just want to share that. So this is where are my paper towels with the seeds in it. I started many varieties, and I don't want to be again just showing seed packets for you. I will share a little bit about my favorite varieties, but I really liked to experiment more this year and learn what are those that I really like and what I'm not gonna grow so much anymore. So I rather start 10 varieties of aubergines and then make my choice and see what's working out. So those were put in their little towels on a week 6 of the year, and now on week 7, look at this. This is like one kind of aubergine. It's called early long purple, and they already sprouted, and I missed them. I mean, I missed out on those, that they are so far ahead. I'm gonna try maybe tonight to plant them up, but I was not expecting that they will sprout in such a short time, in 1 week time. So this little container, plastic container, I keep in a fairly warm area of the room, not so far from our stove. There is like really much heat, so they didn't need any heat mat actually, and they sprouted. What I am even more amazed about is habanero orange chilies, and I don't know if you can see, they are there and they are already sprouted. These are, yeah, 2 of the 4 already sprouted. I'm not growing so much chilies this year because last year I grew enough, and I'm the only one in the family who likes them. So yeah, I will grind them and have as a chili powder, and that's enough for this season for me too. So I'm not growing a lot of chilies. I rather focus on peppers and aubergines. They are great, or eggplants. Look at all those sprouts too. So this was the method I used last year too, and it's really working out for me. I like to use these towels because you can write the name on there, and they are just you just have to keep an eye on them so that you don't miss those seedlings, miss the perfect timing for planting them. Okay, and I will just show a few of them what I like to start this year, which are my actual favorites. For peppers, I really love padron. This is like hot, but it's mildly hot pepper, padron pepper, and I used to have this all the time when I was on a Camino de Santiago in Spain, and they would I mean, you have to pick them when they are not fully mature and roast them, and that's the best way to eat them. Then I have some this typical Chinese cooking variety. I mean, this is also supposed to be a little bit spicy, but I never got to try those yet. Then this one is Hungarian. It's called Szegedi 80, and this is very good for this is sweet and very good for drying and to use as a spice. So you dry them and grind them, and you have your spice. So I had some of this last year, but not enough to have a sweet spice for the whole year. So I'm gonna have those again, and even more this year. And then I tried some of this aubergine mix, And this is yeah, some of them already sprouted, and you can see there are so many colors in it. I had this a year before, and only one plant survived, and it got like a little ball-shaped yellow eggplant, which was not so tasty. It was really full of seeds. Then I am looking forward to try the white egg one. They're supposed to be milder and tastier than the purple ones. Then I have a few from my trips in Asia, in Thailand, and this is what they like to use in their salads. I tried this a year before, and they really just small ones, like typical, like almost like on a package, like this small ones, one bite of eggplant. So, and it's amazing to realize how many varieties actually exist. So these are those special ones, pea eggplants, and the typical Thai, and yeah, another small, yeah, this is the pea eggplant. So you can imagine if that's the name, probably they're gonna be just one little bite of eggplants. So those pea eggplants have really tiny seeds, and they are so difficult to germinate. I mean, these packages have more hundreds of seeds, and I was very generous with them last year too, to try to sprout them, and none of them sprouted. Of the round ones, yes, but these sprouts actually. Oh, and then I also started some eggplants that I saved the seeds for, and yeah, the aubergine that already sprouted is this one, early long purple. Can you focus? So the aubergine already sprouted is this one, the early long purple too, and I'm really looking forward to this. And I like to plant those that are early ones, because they start to produce by like really much around the end of the season. So yeah, we don't have that long and that warm season of growing season. So, but still I try something like this. This is like Italian aubergine vinete Floretta de Firenze. So I think this would be something that is very difficult to produce in my conditions, but I will try this year to have them in my little polytunnel and give a lot of organic matter, and I have well rotted manure, and that they're gonna get, and hopefully they're gonna have this jump start. I must say I learned quite a big deal about eggplants 3 years ago. I really stunted all my plants, and then last year, the year before and last year, finally a few of the plants, they just thrived. I mean, I had 2 plants that produced each of them like 6-8 fruits. So my advice and what I'm gonna do with them is, first of all, now I'm starting a little bit earlier than before. I'm also giving them all the best conditions, the best compost, the heat, to have them like a strong seedlings, and plant them out only when it's really nice and warm outside, mostly the nighttime temperatures, because if they don't get that warmth in the night, they will just stay there and wait. Also, if they don't get enough nutrients and water, of course they're gonna be stunted. And yeah, just very quickly, and not to let them root bound in their pots, I put them on. Yeah, and really helped last year that I had like the nice compost that I bought, and I saw the difference what that can make. So that's how much we learn about gardening, right? So those were my veggies from last week. They are ready, many of them, they are ready to be planted in little plugs, and you can see also at the end of the video an update on the other sowing that I showed you on week 5 about the onions and cardoon. So thank you so much for being here again and following me on this gardening season. Stay tuned, because from now on I'm gonna post much more content. Finally, those seeds that I waited for so long and I was very anxious about getting them, they arrived from Holland. They are professional cut flower seeds, and I'm gonna be sharing those with you. Here I must thank to those who donated on my page that I created for starting my flower business, and your donation made it possible to order this, so thank you very much. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to start all the flowers, mostly those that are cool flowers, so that they can actually go out in the ground 4 weeks before my last frost, which is on week 20. So time starts to speed up now. I feel like we need to get going with the seed starting. So thank you very much for being here again, and see you soon. Bye bye. These seeds germinated, they started to grow, and they are ready to pick out. These are the cardoon, onions, pak choy, more onions, tarragon. This is the celery, and those are yarrow. Yeah. Many of my onion seeds did not germinate, but they are really sensitive. They don't have a good shelf life, so they were 2 years old and they did not germinate. These onions are the ones that I saved, the seeds that I saved, and they are nice.